Welcome everyone. If you want to come in, you can come in a little bit more now if you want, guys. Come in. Fill the space. I don't want to yell too much, you know, for Ron and Marina's benefit, okay? I can't believe we're all here. We finally made it. All right, and what weather it is today. Perfect, isn't it? Yeah. So welcome family, friends, loved ones to this beautiful part of Maine to celebrate the wedding of Ron and Marina. When Ron and Marina asked me to do this, I always thought, the only Australian at the wedding, like, why? Really? You know, will everyone be able to understand me and things like that? But they were serious, and I feel very privileged to be able to do this for you guys today.
Thank you.
But if I am speaking too fast, just wave a hand, say something, and I'll try and slow down a little bit, okay? We nearly actually didn't make it here, so Ron and Marina prepared some notes for me today. And after they wrote them, they were like, how do we send them the details? They said, do they have Gmail in Australia? And I reassured them that Australia is on planet Earth and Google's one of the biggest companies in the world. So we can actually get that information. So yeah, they were worried though. So we made it, okay? Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
And what an incredible setting it is. So it seems like the perfect place, especially because Ron and Marina have obviously started their life here and built their first home together here in Maine. The decision to marry is not entered into lightly, but rather is undertaken with great consideration and respect, both the person and oneself. You as friends and family are here to celebrate with Ron and Marina in the making of this important commitment. The heart of marriage is the taking of another person in that person's entirety. With the good times and the bad times, the sad moments, the happy ones, and the taking of that person as a friend and companion for life. It is not something that just happens. A good marriage is created. In a good marriage, the little things are the big things. Don't take one another for granted. Do things for one another, not with the attitude that it is duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy and giving. Develop the capacity to forgive and forget. Do not look for perfection in your partner. Create an atmosphere in which each of you can grow. Ron and Marina, I invite you to share your vows at this time. Ron, you may go first. Okay, you ready?
If you want to shift this way a little bit, you might be able to hear over there a little better. All right, I'll just talk loud. Marina, from the moment I first met you at Syracuse, there was a bright glow about you that attracted me to you instantly, and I'm still drawn to it just as much or more as I stand in front of you today. I'm not talking about the glow from your world-class skincare routine, but from who you are inside. That was a good one. I didn't think it was that good. You are kind, caring, uplifting, funny, and always down for an adventure. These are all things I really appreciate and love about you. My happiest days include getting out into nature with you and Katie and laughing from start to finish. Since day one, you have been a shining light for me through great times and difficult times. I cherish every moment we laugh together, and I'm forever grateful for all the times we overcome things together and grow stronger as a couple. Being with you makes me feel calm, supported, and special. I'm so lucky to be with a woman that not only wants to see the absolute best in me always, but also wants the same for all her friends, family, and clients as a therapist. Truly a beautiful person inside and out. I cannot wait to see the mother you become because of this, and of course because of how great of a mother you are to Katie. I admire how strong of a woman you are and how you always stand up for what you believe in, and you are tough and fearlessly back those you care about. I am so lucky to call you my teammate for life. Marina and I often refer to each other as teammate, like in hockey or synchro. A good teammate is someone who not only celebrates victories with you, but also always picks you up when you're down. Thank you for being the greatest teammate I could ever ask for and my best friend. I am grateful for every day we spent together, and I'm so excited for the beautiful life we have created for ourselves. I'd also like to give you a huge shout out for doing so much for this weekend. while finishing a master's degree, while studying for professional exams, while working your first job as a therapist, and not only working the job, but receiving high praises from supervisors and parents of clients for the level of commitment, care, and compassion you provide. It makes me so happy to watch more and more people every week learn about how awesome you are. All right. Thank you. I vow to always keep up with the latest fights between the Real Housewives of New York. I vow to always fill your water bottle for you, even though it's yours. I vow to hug you when you're sad, laugh with you when you're happy, and no matter what, always be by your side. Love you forever.
We're so similar.
Here you go, Marina.
All right.
Give me the whole thing. Nappy.
All right, I'm gonna cry through this whole thing. So just be prepared. I already can't see. All right, Ron. Oh God. All right, words can't express how much I love you, but I'm gonna try my best here. Oh God. All right. We had a connection that was unexplainable from the first time you came to my South Campus apartment at Syracuse University, but I don't think either of us could comprehend what it was. It was just a feeling. It was different from anything I had felt before. I felt safe, as if I had known you for years. Okay. After spending time with you for a few months, I went home for a school break. I remember being in the grocery store with my dad, and I started dancing and singing to a song in one of the aisles of the music playing in the store. I remember my dad turning to me and saying, "What has gone into you? You've never danced like this in public before. You hate embarrassing yourself." And I told my father that this guy I've been seeing has taught me to be sillier and have more fun. Who cares if anyone is looking? And that is when I first noticed the change in myself that you brought out in me. The odds were against us. I was a sophomore in college while you were in graduate school, about to take off in your career. We came from different backgrounds, had opposite passions and hobbies, and were in such different phases of life, but it felt as if time stood still in the moments we were together. And we had an unspoken commitment to each other from the day we met. And now we have created a beautiful life off that foundation. You've changed my life, Ron. I can't look at you during this. All right. Yeah, I do that. All right. You bring laughter, reassurance, and a sense of deep joy and peace I cannot explain. When I'm not around you, it feels like something in me is missing. I can't wait for the time in my day when I get to see you. Coming home to you feels like a party every time. And falling asleep beside you feels like I have everything in the world that I need in that moment. I just gotta get through this. You make everything more fun. Trips to the grocery store, CVS, or McDonald's for a late night snack feels like an adventure with you. Everyone here knows how special you are, but this is the time I get to brag about the man I have the honor of marrying. You are kind to everyone. That is the first thing that made me fall in love with you. Your love and dedication to your family and friends is something I've never seen before. And I'd like to make a shout out to your family, because you have all had a part in pouring love into this man and made him who he is today. So I thank you for that. And I promise to always take care of him. Ooh, I love him the way you all do. Ron, you are an incredible man. I always tell people they don't make men like Ron anymore. You are a gentleman. You take care of Katie and I as if we were made of glass. You pour your heart into your profession and your passions. Your love of nature and your dying wish to make the environment a better place is something I admire greatly. You are brave. Hear this. You are brave and selfless and supportive and loyal and always evolving and striving to be a better human every day. You're my best friend. It's as simple as that. I look forward to putting our roots down, growing our family, and I know that our future kids will be the luckiest on the planet because they will have you as their father. Having you in my life for the past 6 years has truly been the happiest I have ever felt, and I feel so grateful and lucky to spend the rest of our life together side by side. I love you. Oh, we're not okay, that's over.
That was so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, so beautiful.
All right, so the couple will now exchange rings as a symbol of the promises of marriage. A ring has no beginning or end. Its path is endless and a symbol of your endless love and respect for each other. By placing these rings on each other's fingers, you're promising not just to love each other, but to honour each other, to be compassionate, patient, and understanding as you build a future together. These rings represent this love, not just your love for each other, but from everyone here today. Let these rings be a reminder of that love. Ron, place this ring on Marina's finger and repeat after
Okay,
me.
be careful.
Be careful, you got
It's not
it?
the real ring, so if it drops,
Okay.
it's okay.
With this ring, I choose you.
You're supposed to
With
say
this-
that.
I know it's,
I was so
careful with the
focused.
ring. With this ring, I choose
With
you.
this ring, I choose you.
With my loving heart,
With my loving heart,
with my willing body,
with my willing body,
and with my eternal soul.
with my eternal soul.
I pledge this commitment to you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I pledge this commitment to you today, tomorrow, and forever.
All right?
Really decent.
Here you go. Place this ring on Ron's finger. Repeat after me.
Which
With-
one's your love?
Put that. With this ring, I choose you.
With this ring, I choose you.
With my loving heart,
With my loving heart,
with my willing body, and with my eternal soul.
with my eternal soul.
I pledge this commitment to you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I pledge this commitment to you today, tomorrow, and forever.
Perfect. Well done. All right.
Wow.
Now you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be the companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Ron, do you welcome Marina as your wife, offering her your love and encouragement, your respect and trust, as together you create your future?
I do.
Marina, do you welcome Ron as your husband, offering him your love and encouragement, your respect and trust, as together you create your future? Ron and Marina, you've expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you've just made. With these in mind, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ron, you may kiss your bride. Well done.